Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Erik Maitland in the First Alert Forecast Center. We are going to take a quick look at the forecast for the weekend. Important times, right? No doubt about that. As we go into our evening here, what you can notice is that we've got a little bit of clearing coming up in our skies, and we'll have that for a few hours early tonight before we start to see things cloud over again. Unfortunately, this weekend looks to be a mix of clouds and sun. At times, clouds will win out, and at other times, it looks like we'll have more sun than clouds. And there will be a persistent chance of rain, but it's going to be a really tiny chance for rain. And we will likely see more dry hours than wet hours, certainly, both Saturday and Sunday. So as we move ahead, you can see some of that sunlight on the horizon. There's our Burlington shot, and skies have really cleared out. And Exact Track is picking that up well. We'll show you that in just a moment here. Looking southwest from downtown Davenport, you can kind of see the back edge of the clouds that have been moving through since we had that rain earlier this evening. That is pretty much out of the area. As a matter of fact, take a look at radar. The only trace of raindrops we have would be in eastern Bureau County, right around Interstate 80, west of Princeton, north and east of Kewanee. But those showers, very light rain showers, continue to move to the northeast. They'll be out of here. And overnight, right now, we've got a little bit of clearing working in. Kind of have to look really close at your screen. But southeast Iowa up to the Metro Quad Cities, you can see that little break in the clouds. Back to the north and west and north, more cloud cover. Rain that'll probably start fading off the radar screen as we get into the overnight hours. But that cloud cover will wrap back in eventually. So that's why we're not going to completely clear out our skies. But that trend of clearing for the next few hours really caught well here on Exact Track. And as we go into our Friday night, more clouds will start wrapping on in. Rain's going to be tough to come by, though, tonight. But as we get into our Saturday, take a look east of the Mississippi. There's a little green spot there, so that means we can't completely rule out rain. But despite a cloudy sky, most of the hours, early hours of Saturday, will be dry. And with that northeast wind setting up, that'll push in more dry air later in the afternoon toward the evening. So that's why we'll probably do the same thing again tomorrow night with more significant clearing coming our way until we get into Sunday. And that's when things to our east kind of back up and start pushing back our way. So as we'll start clouding things up on Sunday pretty early in the day, any rain chances, there you see the green on the map, will be breaking off of that main system towards Chicago. And if we do get any rain, it's going to primarily stay east of the Mississippi River. And with cloudy skies getting into our Monday, it looks like it's going to be mainly dry. Again, a lot of northeast winds here keeping the air under those clouds dry. So any rain that tries to form Monday is going to have a tough time reaching the ground. And our high temperatures after 60s this weekend. Next week, we'll try to get back to the 70s. We'll have that 70 in just a moment. There you see the rainfall amounts. And for Saturday and Sunday through late Sunday evening, pretty much most, if not all of it, is going to stay, as we've been mentioning, east of the Mississippi River. And there's a good chance that we, well, at least a lot of us, spend the weekend dry. Not going to see as much sunshine as we'd like, but we'll probably be mainly rain-free unless you're farther east of the Mississippi. So for our Saturday, after starting off in the mid-40s in the morning, we'll get sun mixing with clouds as the clouds come back in. Probably a few sprinkles, maybe a light shower or two, but chances they're pretty slim. We'll get a high around 60 degrees. Moving on from there, mid-60s and maybe a better chance of rain east of the river on Sunday, certainly more cloud cover. And that cloud cover starts to break on Monday. We'll be in the mid-60s. Then we get in that warm-up that we've advertised, but we've had to push back. Temperatures in the low to mid-70s mostly for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday, we bring in some more cloud cover. Late Wednesday, there is a chance for some light rain, but that probably won't affect your daylight hours. So that is a look at the latest forecast. We'll get you back to programming here from the 6 News Now desk, and we'll see you with the latest at 10 as well.